I'm excited to get back into playfulness. I'm excited to get back into nature and just the mindfulness aspect is so prevalent when you're here because you're being tuned into sensations that maybe you've been tuned out of for a while. And having that's such a gift. It's such a gift to have that back. So I am excited about walking outside. I'm excited about staying present with loved ones, holding space, having space held for me. I'm excited about getting creative again, specifically. Um, and I feel like I have space to do that now. My name is Casey. I am visiting here from the United States, and this is my second ayahuasca retreat. And after this retreat will be my seventh ceremony. I was called to ayahuasca around 10 years ago. I think I heard about it in a very similar way. A lot of people hear about it is on a podcast. And hearing about it was like, whoa, what is this thing? Um, so I started to do more research about it, and I personally felt called to it because I had had pain for as long as I could remember, just kind of carrying around some heaviness that through talk therapy and meditation and mindfulness, and there was this part of this sadness or heaviness or pain that I just absolutely couldn't access. Um, and after stepping into the space, it was the only thing that could really get me there. It was the only thing that was like, wow, okay, I'm really accessing this part that I felt like I might never be able to, or I was able to release some things that I had never imagined I would be able to. So I felt called to come back to it because that was my first experience was so powerful that I felt like I just peeled a layer back, and there felt like so much more to explore in that space, and it just it felt like it's going to be a long journey, but it's one that I feel so incredibly called to again and probably again and again. Lacey and Todd are offering a lot of integration support where I know of in other places aren't offering as much. You really get genuine, heartfelt support, and you've spent a lot of time with them throughout the retreat. It's like, even if maybe you've never met them before, you have. You get a lot of really quality time. And so, having established that connection and then stepping back into the real world with two people that are really the only ones that might know what you're going through feels like you can integrate back. Um, and that feels really comforting. Until you've experienced an Ikiros, it's hard to explain. It's catered specifically to you. It's the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. It feels like the Shipibo tradition is like the masters at work. Um, they are the brain surgeons, the experts. They put so much work into this work. Um, they hold medicine and the space in the highest, utmost regard. And you feel that in the ceremonies. You feel it as soon as you sign up. You start feeling it. You feel it in your dream space. You feel it. You feel it deep in your heart when you're surrounded by that tradition. And I couldn't think about it another way. Wow. The non-beginner container was unreal. Um, I kind of felt like I had an idea of what it might be. And again, my expectations were exceeded because the people you are surrounded with have done such work on themselves and have such respect for the medicine. And, there's a lot of people that might have curiosity around it, but having people that have like met this sort of um, part of themselves and want to explore it further, there's just a general respect that is unspoken or spoken And it's just such a beautiful harmony between everyone, holding space together, giving each other space. I Wow, mind blown. Met Lacey previously, and I had high expectations based on my interaction with her, and also had met Todd, and so definitely thought I was going to be stepping into a safe space with them. But my expectations were so far exceeded by the property itself, the staff that's on property, the food, and the space that's held. It is such a sincere and genuine space. There isn't one thing that wasn't thought of, and I couldn't recommend it enough.